Welcome to this month's episode of SDS Spotlight. This month, I want to talk more about gene therapy for SDS. Gene therapy for SDS is making progress. It has now reached a stage where we can start thinking about who may best benefit from gene therapy and how clinical trials may be designed to meet our patients' most urgent unmet needs. It's no longer just about lab experiments and animal studies. Our perspective is now a critical part of what gets developed and how. I know that when most of us hear gene therapy, we get very excited, and for good reason, as SDS is a genetic disorder and fixing the root cause would be a dream come true. But we also have a lot of questions and need to have some thoughtful discussions about what this all means. When will it be available? Who would qualify? And what would it actually involve? Some of these are hard to answer as research by definition is uncertain, and we need to do the experiments to find out. There is real progress though. Newer gene editing tools, such as base editing and prime editing, are now being tested in real people with other blood disorders, not yet in SDS. For SDS, researchers have shown they work in early lab experiments. We don't have a clinical trial yet, but we are closer than we've ever been. What's missing right now is your voice. Researchers and regulators cannot design a trial that works for us without hearing from us. We need to share what we need. Do we want a therapy to prevent leukemia when things are relatively stable? Or do we need an alternative to classic transplant? How do we think about the risks involved? What would it take for us to say yes to participating in a clinical trial for ourselves or our child? What would be a deal breaker? These are questions only we can answer, patients and families like you and I. To make it possible to have these important discussions and think these ideas through, we just launched an interactive guide for SDS patients and families. It walks you through what gene therapy would actually look like, the 3 approaches being studied, how they compare to traditional transplant, who they are designed for, and what we still don't know. No science background or any prior knowledge is needed. See the link below. And this fall, we are launching a formal gene therapy survey on SDS GPS, our research platform. Your responses will help researchers understand what matters most to us and shape how gene therapy for SDS is developed. It's coming this September, but you can get ready now by setting up your SDS GPS account or updating your surveys. I'll include the link below as well. These are the conversations our community must have to help move gene therapy forward. Join us and be part of this work.